It's a must win for both teams, Tottenham Hotspurs and Newcastle United. Welcome back to Stop Ball Watching, myself Tango. I'm going to give you my predictions for the game week 26 of the Premier League. I'm going to cover two games in this video: Tottenham Hotspurs versus Newcastle United and Chelsea versus Leeds United. Let's start off with the Battle of the Bums. You know which ones I'm talking about. You know which teams I'm talking about. I'm talking about Tottenham Hotspurs and Newcastle United. Both teams are a mirror to each other. They both reflect of how bad they've been in the last 10 games. Yeah? Forget the last 10 games. Let's just say the last 5 games. Both teams can't win a game. Newcastle United are fighting for Champions League spots. Tottenham are fighting to stay in the Premier League for relegation because they're 15th right now. Now, Newcastle, I don't even think they're in the Champions League race anymore. I think they're too far behind. I think Newcastle United are just trying to save face. Because to be fair, their transfer history, like over the last 2 years, is a bit like raised eyebrow situation. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I just don't think they're recruited well. I don't think the players they bought would take them to the next step. But 3 years ago, the recruitment was really good. But in the last two transfer windows, I don't think they gave Newcastle United fans justice. I don't think they did justice to themselves. I think it's just absolutely poor recruitment because they are poor right now. And letting go of Isak, selling Isak was like, it's even bad for Isak because he's injured now with a broken leg or ankle, whatever it was. Like, both teams missed out. But let's get back and let's focus. Spurs need to win. If they don't win this game, I could see Frank getting the sack. I mean, the owners are patient, but this is just ridiculous now. Like, the players are obviously not respecting Frank. He hasn't got the authority to these players because they're not disciplined. Romero's a joke. What a captain, the worst captain ever when it comes to discipline. That's why you need your captain to be disciplined. You can't have your captain getting sent off 3-4 times a season, man. Absolutely joke. They need to sell him. Cash in right now, Spurs. You'll get some good money for him. And I don't think he respects you guys too much. He would never do that for a team like, say, Barcelona or Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. He wouldn't do that. He'd be replaced with literally within. He'd be benched and then he'd be replaced. Romero let Tottenham down a lot as well. But yeah, let me give you my predictions. So it's gonna be a boring game in my opinion. Both teams are poor performance-wise. It's gonna be a boring game. I think it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. Spurs versus Newcastle 1-1. That's my predictions. SBW predictions. Chelsea versus Leeds United. This one should be a slightly more exciting. Chelsea have been alright. They've been getting the results, but their performances haven't been persuading me to think that they got caliber of excellence, if that even makes sense. What I'm trying to say is basically Chelsea are not the Chelsea of old. I don't have any feeling of, oh no, we got to be careful of Chelsea. We got to watch out for Chelsea. Chelsea's not that team anymore, unfortunately for them. Good for us. But Chelsea's not that team no more. I say they're a team that's fighting for Champions League. That's it. But Leeds United have been impressive this season, to be fair. They're fighting for relegation, but they're not in the relegation spot. They're fighting for it, but they're doing all right. They're just about hovering over the relegation spot. So Leeds are going to fight. They got nothing to lose. It's going to be a free hit for them because they're at Stamford Bridge against a team, like against a Big Six team. So you're not really expecting Leeds United to be getting anything out of this game. So for me, that's going to be in Leeds' favour. The players are going to feel a lot less pressure. They're going to feel more freedom to express themselves. And I think the manager's also going to be like, you know what, guys, just try your best. Don't give silly mistakes. Don't make it too easy for them. But you know what? We could probably get something out of this. Leeds are going to be probably trying a draw. But I think Chelsea's going to win. I think Chelsea's going to win 2-1. That's my predictions. I'm going to do the Man United, West Ham United versus Man United game after this one. So I'm going to do a separate video for that so I could go in more in depth with Man United. But guys, yeah, game week 26, Premier League predictions. Stop ball watching. Like, subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe.